All right, here we go. Two burly boys played Pokemon in their youth. One had to grow up, the other stayed true. Now the large grown-up child can name all of them, but the other guy probably 510. Now what can they do? Why don't they review? Now I'll talk about them till we die. Die? Welcome, everybody. I'm Joachim.
And I'm Frank.
And this is your
Certified Poke-Moment,
where we feature and talk about one Pokemon evolution line every week.
And today's featured Pokemon is Hawlucha.
The annoying face Pokemon. I hate its beak.
I don't like Hawlucha. A lot of people do. I don't.
Yeah, no, I don't like Hawlucha.
I think Hawlucha is ugly.
To me, it's indicative of Gen 6 design, and I didn't like Gen 6 design.
I love Gen 6 design. Gen 6 is what, started the official transition into, newer Pokemon design. I feel like Zorua and from Gen 5 was one of the, first Pokemon to have those, really anime-y eyes. But then, Gen 6 kind of, solidified it. Yeah, I just see Hawlucha, and I think those colors are just garish. They don't work together.
Well, it's kind of a parrot. But it's not the best parrot colors, no.
I think it's a hawk. Hawlucha.
Oh, that's
it's not a
point.
Parrot.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's a chicken, Joachim.
Looks ugly.
All birds are chickens.
Oh, hey, good Stormlight reference.
All right, well, let's talk about this Pokemon. I can promise y'all this is going to be a quick episode. I've got nothing to say about Hawlucha. It is a fighting and flying type, and is known as the wrestling Pokemon. And its cry sounds like this.
Yeah, it's a cry.
It's kind of whatever.
Hawlucha.
Oh no, why? So I remember in the anime, Ash had this Pokemon on his team in the Gen 6. This was on his Gen 6 team. I don't know why.
He had to have a Gen 6 Pokemon.
He did. I mean, he had a bunch of Gen 6 Pokemon. I don't get why Hawlucha, why the Pokemon company thinks Hawlucha is representative enough of freaking Kalos to put on his team.
I mean, I do think it's iconic of Kalos, only because it's so ugly.
You know what I don't like about it? It's that his mouth is below its beak.
I hate that so much.
Yeah.
That's my least favorite part about it.
Guys, picture Staraptor or Toucanon. What if their mouth was below their beak and their beak was just a giant ugly nose?
That's, I think I've talked about this before, but one of my least favorite designs that people do is making a bird and then putting its mouth below the beak.
Yep. And same thing with dogs, putting their mouth below the muzzle.
Yeah.
To be fair, Lucario kind of does that, but it looks better on Lucario. It looks better on him because
it's on the gradient up.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I don't like it.
It looks fine on Lucario. On Hawlucha, it looks awful.
Oh, yeah.
Looks really bad. But we can go ahead and do its Pokedex entries.
You can do all of them. I don't care enough about Hawlucha to even participate.
Okay.
I'm abstaining.
He's going to abstain from Hawlucha.
What do you call it when you don't want to go to war?
Oh, a draft dodger
right now. Yeah,
brother.
I want to dodge this draft.
Yeah, I know I am. I'm going to break both my legs.
You're too old for the draft anyways.
Am I?
Yeah, 26.
The only draft, I thought they drafted until 35.
No, I think they, are you serious? I thought they wanted young grubs. I thought they wanted succulent young meat to throw at
do you want to Google that while I'm doing this? Pokemon X. Although its body is small, its proficient fighting skills enable it to keep up with big bruisers like Machamp and Hariyama. And it's a flying type, so it has super effective stab against them.
So currently, the draft age is 18 to 25. But it says currently.
Oh, come on! Don't change it.
There's a threatening implication there.
Okay, let's not think about war right now. Pokemon Y, with its wings, it controls its position in the air. It likes to attack from above, a maneuver that is difficult to defend against.
It's a bird.
It has the high ground.
It's a bird. A lot of birds do that.
Omega Ruby. Although it's... Oh, they're the exact same as X and Y.
Oh, okay.
Let's go ahead and read its Scarlet and Violet entries. I'm curious. Scarlet, its elegant finishing moves performed by nimbly leaping around using its wings. Okay, wait, hold on. I read that wrong. Its elegant finishing moves, performed by nimbly leaping around using its wings, are polished in the forest where it was born and raised.
Okay.
That was hard for me to say. Violet. Hawlucha live quietly without flocking together. They flight constantly with their natural enemies. Fight. I'm just not having a very good reading day, I think.
You need soup. That's what it is.
I really could use some soup. They fight constantly with their natural enemies. Noisy groups of primate.
Really?
Why is that their natural enemy?
What type is primate? Just
fighting. Just fighting? Until it evolves into Annihilate, and then it's fighting Ghost.
Yeah,
yeah, interesting. At least Hawlucha has the type advantage there.
Flying is good against fighting?
Yeah.
I always forget that.
I don't, because
weird.
Again, like I was just talking about, in fighting, when you're fighting somebody, it's good to have the high ground. It's good to attack from above. So that's what kind of helps me remember that.
I mean, like, I guess I get that, but I'm like, all Pokemon fight. But then this loops back into what the hell is the fighting type?
Yeah. The fighting type is one of my favorite types.
It's a cool type, because it's got some great Pokemon. Mm-hmm. But every Pokemon fights.
We've had this conversation before. Let's move on.
A dark timeline.
Potential dark timeline, because we love each other.
We do love each other very much.
Abilities. Limber, Unburden, and Mold Breaker. Mold Breaker being its hidden ability. Let's start with Limber. The Pokemon cannot be paralyzed while having this ability. Sure. Okay.
Alright.
Unburden. Speed is doubled once the held item is consumed. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Especially if it can learn acrobatics, then that's all the better, you know? Hidden ability, Mold Breaker. The Pokemon's moves are not affected by the foe's abilities during battle.
I think it should have been called Warbreaker.
It was like an okay book.
Or Warbreaker was great.
It was like a solid 6.
What was your old name? I don't know. I can't remember that.
No, literally.
Oh, they called me Warbreaker.
What I've done.
I think that's great. I love that it ends with it talking about how his name used to be Warbreaker.
Sorry, I guess we didn't really spoil the ending of the book.
It's me, Jonathan Warbreaker.
Yeah, it was fine. Anyway, you guys hardly know what we're talking about.
Read the Cosmere books.
Let's talk about this Pokemon's stats. Base stat total of 500. Still more than Jinx from last week. HP, 78. Physical attack, a kind of disappointing 92. I expected it to have more.
I swear to God, if special attack is higher than 80, I'm gonna piss myself.
Defense 75.
Okay.
Special attack 74.
Oh, thank God. I was
only
about to
6
piss
points
myself.
away from 80. Special defense 63. So very middling stats until you get to speed. Speed is 118.
Okay.
So if you did use Unburden as your ability, you would be faster than pretty much anything.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Especially because it kind of goes hand in hand with a move. That being, one, it does not learn by level up, but might learn by TM. Let's find out in a minute. As far as level up goes, it gets moves such as Wing Attack, Aerial Ace, Encore. Oh, Feather Dance is one you don't see often. That is a non-damaging flying type attack with 100 accuracy. The user covers the target's body with a massive down that harshly lowers its attack stat. So, fair enough. Brick Break, Bounce, Roost, that's pretty cool. Swords Dance, here it is. At level 44, it learns its signature move, Flying Press. Flying Press works as follows. It is a physical fighting type attack that does 100 damage with 95 accuracy. The user dives down onto the target from the sky. This move is fighting and flying type simultaneously. So it does stab and super effective damage to their whichever one would work, I'm imagining.
But does it also take into account resistances?
I don't know. This move has its own special type affinity, is the in-depth effect. I imagine, but if it's like a Pokemon that's, I don't know, Psychic Steel, yeah, Fighting. No, wait. Nope, that doesn't work. I'm trying to think of something that's super effective for fighting, but not very effective for flying, and then would it cancel it out and just be neutral?
Yeah, but what happens if it's not very effective and then just neutral? Will it? Which one will it prioritize?
Probably. Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know how this move works. If I'm being honest.
Thank you for your honesty.
It also gets high jump kick, endeavor, and sky attack. Through TM, it can learn, there it is, acrobatics. Physical flying type attack. It does 55 damage with 100 accuracy. A power... Yep. The user nimbly strikes the target. This attack does massive damage if the user isn't holding an item. So imagine you get into battle and you have an item that you can use almost immediately, or something that activates upon entrance or something, or it gets used up like a berry. Once that berry's gone, you're going to be a lot faster and your acrobatics is going to hit a lot harder. So that's pretty good synergy there. Thankfully, it can learn Trailblaze. We were worried about that for a second. All Pokemon in Gen 9 can learn Trailblaze.
Why is that?
I don't know. Almost all. I won't say all. Almost all. Aerial Ace, Rock Tomb, Low Sweep. It gets Brick Break, Zen Headbutt, U-Turn. I like U-Turn. Body Slam. Ooh, Fire Punch and Thunder Punch and Drain Punch. Really good moveset for this bird, actually. Poison Jab, Rock Slide, Fly, Iron Head, X-Scissor, Stone Edge. Gosh, Brave Bird, Close Combat, Lunge, Dual Wing Beat, Throat Chop. Holy cow, this guy can learn almost any type of move. That's great. You want a dark type move, fire, electric, bug, he's got it. That's awesome. I like that a lot, actually. Even grass with Trailblaze. A diverse moveset can endear me to a Pokemon sometimes, but I don't know, man. That design, I feel like he needs something. With those stats, he could have a Mega or an Evolution or something.
I feel like he'd get a Mega before he'd get an Evolution.
Yeah. Although I would have said the same about Bisharp. I would have said the same about Bisharp back in the day. As far as strategies go, I don't really think you can utilize this guy in competitive. I would just say the best moves to teach him are the ones that are going to synergize with your team for like a normal playthrough. If you have a fire type on the team, maybe don't teach him Fire Punch. If you don't have an electric type, Thunder Punch is right there. Maybe you don't have a bug type, there's U-Turn or X-Scissor or whatever you need for your team. It's hard for me to say like, yeah, these are the 4 best moves for him because there's lots of them. Just give him like an up in physical attack, down in special attack nature, and you're pretty much good to go. Run Unburden, or even Mold Breaker. Mold Breaker is a pretty good ability. Just shuts down anything your opponent can do to you ability-wise. Like the Vessel of Tablets of Ruin Pokemon. The Ruinous Vessels.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were making a Mistborn reference.
No.
Then I was like, no, there's no Vessels of Ruin.
I'm not going to make any more Stormlight references from here on out on this podcast.
What about Mistborn references?
Nope, none of those either.
Warbreaker references?
Definitely not.
Elantris references?
Maybe.
Shadows for Silence in the Forest of Hell references?
I did. I made the bird reference earlier.
That was Six of the Dusk.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
I get them confused because I didn't like Shadows of Silence in the Forest of Hell.
How dare you not like a thing I like?
It was boring. I'm sorry.
I love it.
I don't know why I'm supposed to care about these characters.
I love Shadow. Or Silence?
Silence.
Do
you want to see it shiny?
Sure.
Boom.
That's
pretty good
shiny.
shiny.
That's a great shiny.
For a Pokemon I'm not a fan of, I like that shiny. The lime green hair and like eyeshadow isn't my favorite.
That's the thing that takes away from it.
But the rest of it, the dark purple, the black, the red.
I feel like it should have been black. Like
yeah.
The rest, like the other
or
parts,
even red.
That looking at Hawlucha's regular colors, that looks like a shiny to me. That doesn't look real.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's like what people say about Druddigon, that they just kind of slapped a bunch of random colors onto a Pokemon.
Colors.
I don't hate Druddigon's colors. I've grown on me over time. I think he's fine.
He looks like Legos.
He's meant to represent the Welsh flag dragon.
Oh, really?
I think.
Huh.
I mean, he's in the America region, so maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I've heard from Pokemon YouTubers like Loxton and Noggin and whatnot.
Lockstin and Noggin has to come up with a result, with an answer. That his job is to say something.
But what he says makes a lot of sense.
All right.
For a lot of the time. Joachim, let's sit here for a minute. Let's take a step back.
Well,
We're kind of blazing through this Pokemon.
I was just thinking about the thing where a YouTuber can make a lot of sense, but I'm like, I was watching a YouTube video that was trying to say that that Mr. O'Hare from the Lorax is the father of the main character from the Lorax.
Main character boy?
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. They both have black hair.
And that the Lorax is evil. And you know what? Internet person, I believe you.
The Lorax is the bad guy in that story. Think of the trees. Who the trees don't even think themselves. Think of me. I need my sneeze.
We're stepping back.
We're taking a look at Hawlucha, and we're trying to see what we can do differently with
what we do
form.
Here is go back.
I don't know what you're talking about. What is that?
Old iDubbbz thing. Intro.
I don't think I really watched iDubbbz.
Okay.
Did he dub things?
Let's not talk about iDubbbz. Let's keep going.
What alternate form would you give Hawlucha?
One with my alternate form would be erasing the old form and just moving that mouth up right to the beak. Make the beak its mouth.
Yeah, that's probably the right move. I don't know. He's already a luchador wrestler. Incineroar kind of already does the heel wrestler thing. Is there another type of wrestler? Is
Greek. Old Greek.
Oh, it is rumored that featherless biped.
That's exactly what I was going for. Holy cow! All we have to do is pluck it, and then it'll be a man.
Oh my gosh, Man Lucha.
Who is the philosopher who
was that Aristotle?
One of them, Aristotle,
Socrates.
One of them was like, "Oh, a human is a featherless biped,"
yes.
And then that one based homeless
barged into his meeting and went, "Behold a man!" He had a plucked chicken. That's so funny. So it is rumored that Gen 10 might be a Greek region.
That'd be really cool.
It would be. I've heard rumors that it would be a bunch of islands, and it'd be Wind Waker style, going from island to island.
That'd be cool if you could have a boat and control it like Wind Waker or Phantom Hourglass.
That would be cool.
It would make sense for Pokemon, maybe.
I don't know. You know what? Pokemon wants to branch out, do new and unique things. Hey, listen, to me, that sounds very open world. Just make the gym leaders level up with you.
Yeah.
And then I'm fine.
I hate fighting the bug last and then realizing it's a...
Yeah. You were supposed to do it first.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
I hate that. Pokemon, why'd you do that?
Yeah, it's not truly open world if for the fourth gym leader, I'm just going to stumble upon one that's way too strong.
Wasn't the hardest one the ice type one?
Second.
I think it was the ice twin.
Yeah,
I
think so. The ice trap, yeah. But that wasn't the hardest fight, because I think the last fight was the fighting type Team Star Girl. With all the makeup, she's really big.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean, she's the high schooler?
No, I didn't say that. You said that.
What?
I'm copying you.
No, you're not copying me. You didn't do the arm wave thing. All copying things do arm wave.
Yeah, I'm doing the arm wave.
Yeah, you copied
the audience
me.
can't see what we're doing,
He copied me. He did a funny motion with his hand.
Anyway, so with it being Greek, and this is going to be a Greek fighter somehow.
Make it naked?
Make it featherless.
All right. It's just going to be a pink little bird.
Yeah, but what sort of is this going to be Gladiator style?
I don't
Maybe
know.
He's a gladiator now.
Oh, actually, that'd be pretty cool.
And what sort of type would go with that? Rock?
Oh, rock, and you give him a discus that he throws.
Yes. Okay. Or maybe you get Greekian Hawlucha, who you give it.
Oh,
for the region.
The crowd was Greekian.
Yeah. No. Hey, listen. I know what I'm doing. Greekian, Norwegian. This is what we do with
Norwegian
Norwegians.
is just Norwegian.
No, for our regions.
Yeah,
we called it Norwegia. It's our Norwegian region.
Keep going.
All right, for the Greekian Hawlucha, you give it the discus, and that evolves it into a completely new Pokemon.
Yeah,
Just
he's
like
Olympics themed.
Rock Greek fighter that's Olympics themed.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
and move its mouth to its beak.
Yes, and it becomes a proper bird.
Muscular bird.
I like it. If fighting rock or rock flying's a type you don't see too often. I think it's only on Archeops and Minior. Oh, Minior. Oh, my boy.
What type is the bird? Bombardier. Is it dark?
Dark flying.
Okay, that makes
But
sense.
it has that ability that makes rock type moves stab.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think there should be a lot more abilities like
I wish
that.
Bombardier looked more like a Pokemon and less like just a stork.
I think what makes it a Pokemon is that skin flap it holds in its mouth.
That's gross.
It is. I kind of like Bombardier, especially its shiny. Its shiny isn't that different, but it's just different enough to make it really cool.
I'll look at the shiny on the Bombardier episode.
Yep.
Even though I'm curious.
I think that'd be a cool alternate form.
Big, naked, muscular, beautiful Birdman.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Joachim? That means we are very quickly approaching the end of this episode. But first, we have to get through trivia.
Please, God, I know I've been bad, but make it short.
Okay, let's see. God knows you've been bad, like you said. It's so short.
Yes.
It's so short. Come on. Hawlucha is the only flying type Pokemon in the human-like egg group. As of generation IX, is that 6?
It's 9.
Dang it. It is I gotta learn these so I stop embarrassing myself. It is the only Pokemon that is in both the human-like and flying egg groups.
Okay.
Origin. Hawlucha appears to be based on a combination of a bird of prey and a luchador, and may also draw inspiration from Aztec eagle warriors. I can see that.
Matt would like that.
Matt would love that. He loves to play as the Aztecs in Civ 6.
Yeah. What's the Aztec guy's name?
Montezuma?
Oh, okay. That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah. The clawed wings resemble those of a juvenile Hotzin.
Whoa.
Whoa! That's a cool bird.
It's a really cool bird. Clawed wings, so it has claws on its wings?
Yeah? Species of tropical bird found in swamps, riparian forests, and mangroves of the Amazon and Orinoco basins in South America. Oh, it is the only extant species in the genus Opisthocomus, which is the only extant gene. Okay, I'm done reading that.
It's still around, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know what extant means.
You can see claws on its wings.
It's of least concern.
Oh, cool.
Good
for that. Look at its little its little wingtips have like claws on them.
Yeah.
Very cool. What a funny looking baby. But maybe it uses them to like climb or hold on to stuff.
Dude, that's a freaky looking bird.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh, look at that. The ends of its little bird things, you can see its claws.
Yeah, at the end of its wings.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, that's
really
insane. Cool. That's a really cool bird. Man, why couldn't Hawlucha have just been this bird but a Pokemon? Why make it a luchador?
That is so cool.
Dang.
Oh, hey, look, there's a Weird and Wild Creature card of it.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I have that card. I just might not have that card. That's unfortunate, because I don't have every single Weird and Wild Creatures card.
You should get this one.
I
Spend money. As one of the leading Weird and Wild Creatures creators on the internet.
The leading, I will say. Its coloration may be based on the male resplendent Quetzal. What a pretty bird!
Whoa,
it
that is pretty.
Shimmers green, you guys. The resplendent Quetzal. Wow, it's near threatened, but not even close to being extinct. Just near threatened. Guys, take better care of this dang bird. Hawlucha's eagle-like design and green, white, and red color scheme may be inspired by the flag of Mexico, which fits its lucha libre inspiration.
Okay.
I also heard it saying it really likes Dragon Ball Z. Name origin. Hawlucha may be a combination of hawk and lucha libre,
Really?
a form of Latin American professional wrestling.
Did you ever watch Mucha Lucha back in the day?
I did watch Mucha Lucha. I really liked Mucha Lucha. That was a good show. Also, did you ever watch El Tigre back in the day?
Oh, I loved El Tigre.
El Tigre was where it was at.
Oh, El
man.
Tigre was so good.
That was such a good show.
They let you like choose whether he ended up good or bad.
They let you choose?
Yeah, well, it was like for the audience. I don't. They had 2 different endings already made.
Yeah.
And then they were like, which one do you want to be the real one? He becomes good or he becomes evil?
Do you remember what they picked?
I think he ended up being good.
I mean, of course.
Yeah.
I bet even if people chose evil.
You can choose that. You can watch the evil ending.
You know what I didn't know until recently? They did the same thing with Total Drama Island. They would release segments of both of the final 2 winning. Like, and I thought they just did it for like the second, third, and so on seasons. No, in the very first Total Drama season, I have watched an ending where Gwen wins and not Owen.
Gwen is the hot one, right?
She's the hot goth.
Oh
yes.
Oh my gosh, Gwen.
Hey, she's a teenager.
Oh my gosh.
Knock it off,
Wait,
you.
hold on. Wait.
She's in high school.
I was referencing my childhood brain.
Yes,
when Gwen unlocked something deep within me.
In all of us.
She's a canon event.
Yeah. A lot of goth characters are. I know what you were trying to go for with your high-pitched E, but it didn't sound like
Spider-Verse?
Yeah, that. Okay, so that's trivia for Hawlucha.
Oh, thank God.
Unfortunately, that's all there is. That's all the bird wrote.
Thank you, God. I'm going to start going back to Catholic Church now.
No, not Catholic Church. You'll regret it. Let's see. Let's go to Pokemon Center and search Hawlucha to see what kind of merch he has. His sitting cuties makes his stupid mouth look even worse.
Oh, that's just a line.
Yeah, that's so bad.
Hello, my name's Hawlucha. How can I help you today?
Did you know I have a move that makes me...
I
it's
have
both
a
fighting and
a
fighting.
very impressive repertoire. If you'd come with me really quick.
I learned so many TMs.
Oh,
Would you like to
please
see my TMs?
Take your shoes off at the door. Oh, thank you.
Now, there is a figurine of Hawlucha that looks better. That's kind of cool.
Mouth.
It's got that mouth, and it's bad. But also, it looks better here.
I won't let you destroy my world, he's saying.
Oh.
He's like,
He does look like he's trying to go Super Saiyan. All right, and then there's just a couple of... Oh my gosh, a Hawlucha card was featured in the 2024 Pokemon World Championship deck.
Okay.
I wonder what sort of role he played.
Switch.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
No.
As a Switch yourself.
No.
Let's see. How many... Do you have any? Yeah, he had one Hawlucha card in this deck. Look at that kid. That kid's better than me at Pokemon.
Yeah, okay. He probably just does that. He's not a welder, Frank.
Yeah,
it's okay. You've got other skills.
Good point. I have to be a welder for a living. Instead, I can't have this cool Pikachu statue.
You know, I don't think that kid is making a living off of being a Pokemon card player.
I mean, he just won a ton of money from this championship.
How much money do you think he won from that championship?
A lot of money. Hold on. Now, Joachim, vamp. I'm gonna Google this.
I can't vamp. I'm not original.
All you do is talk. You never stop talking.
Yeah, but okay.
Keep talking.
I got nothing. This is insane.
How is this possible? All you do is talk.
We're talking about Hawlucha. What have I got to work with?
The winner of the Masters division can earn $50,000.
Okay, so you'd have to win
the Pokemon,
every year.
The Pokemon TCG and Video Game World Championships represent the pinnacle of competitive Pokemon play. Competitors from around the world are competing for the title of World Champion, as well as more than $500,000 in prizes.
Not everyone is getting $500,000. You would have to win the championship every single year to make $50,000.
That's a life-changing amount of money.
It's a life-changing amount of money.
I can pay off my car loan.
If that's all you're doing, okay. If you were a welder and you could do that, oh yeah, that'd be a life-changing amount of money. But if that's all you're doing,
that's barely enough for a down payment on a house.
Yeah.
That's honestly, for a $300,000 house, not even enough for a proper 20% down payment. It's closer to like $60,000.
Oh my gosh.
I hate it here.
Yeah.
And by here, I mean the planet. Anyway, Joachim, it's time for your part. It's time for you to pull a little bit of weight.
All right. Oh, cool. Merch search and
Yes,
the other
we've
thing.
been in merch search and jerk. You search first.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
You're not doing
Let me
jerk
search.
yet. Stop jerking it.
I'm not. I swear to God.
Sorry,
I'm
I
not.
didn't announce that we were doing merch search and jerk when I did Pokemon Center
Hawlucha.
stuff.
Well, okay. What grade would you give it?
D.
D. You give it the D?
It does have its own figurine, but like still, to me, that's just a D.
All right.
All right, let's see.
Something I always thought was really funny about its design is its two little flaps at the bottom make it look like it has a little
A bush?
a cooter.
Oh, a cooter. Oh no. Yeah, Hawlucha's just. I get that it's the whole thing of like it's small but strong, but Hawlucha to me, it's just this small little bird with not a very high attack stat. Like I like
Dumbass mouth.
90s seem high on some other Pokemon, but for Hawlucha, of all things, that just seems way too low. Like, why would you do that to it? I would also be genuinely shocked if we found any, like, fetish art of it.
This one's kind of lewd. It's got a little belly.
I mean, they gave it belly and hips. Oh, they did give it boobas.
Its belly is like a something else, you know.
Yeah, but they gave it boobas.
Hawlucha by Bit Small. So,
From Fur Affinity.
guys, what do you think about that?
Female Hawlucha. Is that
Whoa, we reached the bottom.
Wow,
and
that
one
was
maybe
really
borderline
fast.
lewd. All right, I'm thinking Rule 34. My guess, 50. 50
I think-
entries.
I think it's gonna. I'm thinking 70.
Ooh,
I'm thinking
okay.
70 something. Are we both gonna be horrifyingly surprised? Oh my gosh, there was a shiny Hawlucha that goes
Oh.
featured in the anime.
198. Hawlucha has 198.
Almost 200 entries.
Yeah.
That's almost as much as Jinx.
I'm surprised by how many people make Hawlucha female.
Oh.
Okay, no, this is...
Don't show me. Don't show me. I'm not gonna look.
He's on a tightrope.
Yeah.
His legs are splitting. Above him, okay, he's giant and muscular. He's holding up weights above himself. And he's on a tightrope with his legs like going apart, and then he's got a massive hog, and there's Sharpedo's jumping up on. Frank, you please look at it.
Oh.
Sharpedo's gonna fight his thing. What is this? How can I credit this person?
No, don't credit them.
No.
What do the comments say?
What is this? Ah ha ha ha. My effed up fetishes. Nothing more. Ha ha ha. I guess it was on Vanny Wall.
Your fetishes to get
Damn, rest in peace, I
penis
guess.
bit off by a shark.
Look at his stupid smile.
Oh my
First
god.
off, artist, you are amazing. This is genuinely
it's
great
genuinely,
cartoon work.
Yeah, it's good art.
The hog.
You could draw comics with your talents. Why aren't you?
He is drawing comics.
No.
I guarantee there's more money in doing that, what he's doing, than comics.
I bet you're right.
Sex
sadly.
sells, unfortunately.
Man, almost 200 entries.
What a silly image. Oh.
Okay, well.
All right. You know what time it is. You hear the
Yeah,
music.
it's time for the other thing.
This is the part of the show where the boys discuss how edible the pocket monsters that we focused on won't belong. Turn up and come along to the segment of the show.
Yes, indeed. It is that part of the show where we marry and eat and beat the bird.
Yes.
It's human shaped, and doesn't have a.
But it's ugly.
It's ugly. We just had a Jinx episode.
Yeah, but she's at least all woman.
Is she 100% female?
Yep.
Oh, okay. It's got a mouth and it's got hands. Hand holding.
Hand holding.
Oh, how big is it? It's small,
it's gonna be
isn't it?
small.
Oh, it's like probably like
Get ready for
a
this.
foot and a half.
Bigger.
2 feet?
A little bigger.
2'4".
2'7".
2'7".
So
Okay.
it's still tiny. And that's about the size of Lurantis, though.
Okay, but Lurantis also has a
Very
certain je
feminine,
ne sais
very
quoi.
pretty.
Yeah. It's a
Eh, eh.
it's a 4.
It's a 4.
You think it was 4? Did we land on 4 together?
I think we land on 4.
Bro,
It's better than the
Eiffel
mole?
Tower.
What?
It's
It's better than the mole?
I think it is better than the mole somehow. Because the mole is like too much close to a dog.
You're right. I think being a bird
Helps just
is
a little
better than being a dirt digging mammal
Yeah.
somehow. Okay,
And
fine.
It's more human shaped than the mole. The mole is like an amorphous fat little blob.
Yeah.
Whereas this is more like friend shaped.
Yeah. Gajinka.
Pachinka, I don't think it's bad. There's nothing that in its bio that says it's going to be mean. It's just
She's really into wrestling.
She's into wrestling. That's cool.
Whenever you guys want to like play wrestle, she always wins.
Yeah, because she knows actual wrestling
Yeah,
moves.
yeah. Yeah. She likes to fly.
She likes airplanes, I guess.
No.
Or no.
She just likes to wrestle, and maybe she likes to
She's jumpy.
jump
she jumps
from,
around.
She does the whole elbow
Yeah.
smack and lands
You have
on
to have
you.
a serious conversation about how you can't handle that.
Yeah.
That's not...
Yeah, if you're gonna elbow drop me, at least miss me and do it next to
Yeah.
me. Just land on me with your body.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's successful.
Yeah, she seems like fun. Edible. Okay, so there are some very like unique and rare birds it seems to be based on.
I don't think there's much meat on a hawk or a Hwatzel.
Yeah,
Hwatson?
Hotzel.
Maybe it's it's HOATZIN,
It had a Z in
right?
it, yeah.
I feel like it's Hwatson because it's like I feel like you pronounce more of the letters when it's not English.
Yeah.
But it's got some muscles. They're probably gonna be tough, but I think this is kind of like a sandhill crane situation where it's a ribeye of the sky.
Yeah.
We've never
could
eaten a
be.
sandhill crane, by the way,
No, we haven't.
yet. But
There's a chance that we want to,
I hear it's good, and I feel like
but it is illegal.
yeah, it's illegal, but we could go to another state where it's legal.
You got it.
I'm thinking it might be okay. I think it's a little bit above baseline edible, but I don't think it's as good and tender. I don't think it has like the nice meatiness of like a bovine, and I don't think it has like the
Yeah.
tender softness of chicken. I think it's kind of a weird in between, and it probably doesn't have that much meat.
Well, like a 6.
Like a 6, yeah. It's above baseline. It's
Yeah.
bird is generally pretty good.
Yeah, I like me some bird. Dead. How we thinking? How we feeling about this?
95 attack and that speed.
That's pretty high
It's
speed.
pretty high speed. What was
and
its
it's
defense?
proficient in wrestling.
What was its defense? Oh, hand to hand, 0.
Yeah, hand to hand is definitely a 0.
It is packing us up.
Its defense is 75.
All right, that's.
Not insignificant.
But hear me out. There is always a chance. We have a metal bat.
Yeah.
You run in.
It flies
it's already,
towards us. We just swing as it's flying towards us.
Yeah.
Maybe connect.
Is steel good against flying?
No, I don't think it's super
so
effective.
It
Flying's
does it have
not very
resistance?
effective to steal, but
But our moves
And
are
fighting
our
is super
moves are
effective
technically
as
not
Typed.
typed.
Yeah.
So it's just neutral.
everything we do is typeless.
All right. But everything we do is also just attack because I
Yeah.
can't do a special attack unless it's a gun. And
Yes,
I
gun
would
is
say-
special attack. Maybe we can use our own version of sand attack.
Pocket
Throwing
sand.
dirt in the eyes, pocket sand.
I
'em.
don't think that's worth the time it would take.
Yeah.
I think with a bat, there's a chance that you knock it out of the air and then you can just keep walloping it and it doesn't get back up and then,
Yeah.
teleport with the speed behind you and then suplex you and crack your neck.
So what are we thinking?
10.
Like
10%.
10?
I
I was
think
gonna say
10.
like 15.
15?
15. Come on. 15.
Maybe 15. Because its attack isn't, like, ridiculous.
Yeah. And then there's prep time.
I think Birdshot. I think I can get it with Birdshot.
It's fast, man.
It's fast, but
It's
Birdshot
so
Birdshot
fast.
spreads out. I hit it with it. I start filling it with little pellets of lead. I think it's going down. I just go, and then it's like, it becomes mist at some point.
I go and talk to my neighbor who is a supervillain, and I borrow his ginormous industrial laser that he was going to use to blow up the moon.
Yeah.
And I aim it at Hawlucha, and I disintegrate it, while also cutting the earth in half.
I was gonna say. All right.
Very
well, so
powerful.
one of those is gonna happen. The other is your idea. So
No. The other one is the best idea because it's unbeatable. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
the
saying.
shotgun. Thank you.
No.
The other one.
No. I'm the other one in this situation.
I'm him.
Well, guys, unfortunately, this is an incredibly short episode.
There's not a lot
this
to talk
week.
about with Hawlucha.
Yeah, I'm
sorry
sorry-
if Hawlucha's
again,
your favorite Pokemon.
I know a lot of people actually really like this bird. I just think it's, at worst case scenario, I just think it's, well, hold on, no. Best case scenario, I think it's boring. Worst case scenario, it's just this incredibly ugly, slightly underwhelming Pokemon. Like, if you're using it in a regular playthrough, it's fine. It's good, it'll do a job. But, I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of this guy. I promise, actually I won't promise this, I'm sure next week we'll have a much longer, much more info-packed episode.
It's going to be on, like, Centret.
I could talk forever about Ferret.
Really?
I love ferrets in real life.
You are the ferret friend.
With all that being said, guys, if you want more Pokemon content, make sure you go to my YouTube channel. It shares a name with the podcast, Certified Pokemoments. Every other week, I post a video all about Pokemon. And then on the weeks in between, I talk about Legos, or I do tier lists, or I cook something. I just love doing anything random on the YouTube channel because I don't want to be put in the box of Pokemon all the time. Speaking of things we cook, though, Joachim and I also have a series on the channel called Taboo Foods. We cook very strange and odd foods, things that the average person would not want to eat, like grasshopper and cricket tacos, or sometimes we do things that just seem a little strange, like cooking cuttlefish or fruitcake, things that, the average person might not think would taste good
In America.
But trust me, does. Cuttlefish is incredible. It's my favorite cephalopod. Oh, and make sure you like, subscribe, comment, rate 5 stars, do any of that. I would really appreciate it, and so would Joachim. And with all that being said, everybody, once again, thank you so very much for listening. This has been your Certified Pokemon.
It's an ugly bird. Kill it.
Not the...